feel so inclined to make this YouTube video today. A little bit about me. I grew up in a ballet company. I'm from Philly, Pennsylvania. I went to Penn State for dance. I pretty much fit into the box of like what I thought everything was supposed to be like. And then shit hit the fan. When I turned, I think I was 22, my hair started falling out. I thought my life was over. I thought my relationship, love life was over. I thought my career was over. And here I am today, thriving. But I went completely bald at 22 years old, and I was like, what the hell do I do now? So I somehow, over the past couple years, got myself in a better position to love who I am again and not let this alopecia and this hair loss and this traumatic experience define me. And over the past, it's been like 7 years since alopecia started. Yeah, it's been 7 years. I have shared my story on a million different platforms, like as a million different podcasts. And I'm on here styling myself, dancing. I host events for Baltourage. I started the community Baltourage. I literally founded a company. I was in Sports Illustrated as the first bald model. And as I kind of sit here and reflect on the past 7 years of my life, I'm like, I could have so given up. Oh my God. I remember I had a horrible irritation on my head from wearing wigs. And I was bawling my eyes out. I'm living in LA at the time. Like my family lives in Philly. I moved all the way to LA. And I'm sitting in my car bawling my eyes out, looking up flights like, this is it. It's over for me. I can't live out here anymore. I can't pursue this career in dance and modeling and in the entertainment industry. It's over. I had enough. And I remember I was looking up flights and bawling my eyes out. Guess what? I'm still living in LA, and I'm just in like a way better mindset, and I love myself so much more. And I think that it's so important for us as women, or for us as humans in our 20s and our 30s growing up, to figure out like who we are and what makes us us, and to put that out there. Like, follow your dreams, whatever it is. Maybe it's your dream to be a lawyer, then figure it out a way to go to law school. Or maybe it's your dream to be a model. You can do it all. Like, you can. And I'm still in my journey, but I just feel like so inclined to share this because I'm so motivated and driven. And after my entire look and my entire identity changing in my 20s, going from a long blonde sorority cheerleader popular girl to going completely bald and looking and not even being able to look in the mirror, it's just like, you don't give up. And when there's a will, there's a way. You can move on from where you started. You don't have to stay where you started. I always say that, but I like really believe in that, because if I stayed where I started, I would not be confident or happy or living this life that I'm living, that I am so grateful to have gotten myself to this point. I hated myself, and I was like, not okay. I was really dark, in a deep, dark depression. So I randomly was out yesterday. I had a gig, and then we went out in West Hollywood, and I met this woman that was hilarious. She was like in her 50s, and literally everything she said, I was like so captivated by her wittiness, her confidence, her like on her feet humor. I was like, listen up, lady. Like, you have to do something in the comedy world. I was like so inspired by how she was that I'm like, I need to talk about this. I was going on and on. I'm like, pursue it. Like, you have such a potential, pursue it. So here I am on my YouTube channel telling you guys that the time is now. If you have a passion for something, or you think that you're good at something, or you have a niche, just start doing it. Like, start making videos, start putting your content or your personality or your fashion sense or your comedy, your jokes, like whatever it is, your story, put it online. You never know where it can take you or who you're going to inspire. I just feel like I get in these conversations with people, and I'm like, well, what do you want to do? Like, what do you want to do in your life? Like, what do you want to wake up every day and do? And I'm still trying to figure it out as well, but I put myself out there. As you can see, 200,000 subscribers, honey. I put myself out there because I know I have what it takes. And in my mentorship programs this weekend for Baltarage, which is the community that I founded, we talked about goal setting, and our quote was, I'm forgetting it. She believed she could, so she did. And I was telling the little girls, I'm like, and the women, like anyone who wanted to listen, and I will tell anyone who's watching this that like, you are legitimately the only person that has to believe in yourself. You don't need to get approved or accepted or pushed forward by anyone else. No one else has to understand your vision for your life except for you. Like no one else. You don't have to justify why you want this and why you want to live like this and why you want to make this your career. You don't have to justify that to anybody. It's you, and no one can stop you, and no one can have an opinion. And if they do, we don't listen to them, because we're the only people, guys, for real. We're the only people that have to believe in ourselves. If you believe in yourself, that's your 10 million steps forward. The woman I met last night that I was talking about, I'm like, you have so much potential. She's like, oh, no one's going to watch me. You know, all these things that hold us all back. Like now I'm blah, 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 and blah, blah. And I'm like, that's so many people just like believe, like everybody there was like, whoa, you are such a star. And she was the only person that was like, no. And I'm like, wow, that's literally so many people, guys. That's so many people like have such potential in whatever it is. And the thing that's holding us back the most, I mean, I went through it too. And some days I still go through it. But the thing that's holding us back the most is that we don't believe in ourselves, that we have all these excuses and all these reasons that we won't make it, or we won't be able to pursue our dream, or we won't be able to live the life that we've always dreamt of and want for ourselves. It's our own insecurity, and it's our own mind being like, you can't. Well, this could happen. And what about this? And what if this? And I'll get the, like, but what if it's amazing? What if it's like 3 years, 5 years, 10 years of work, but it's amazing and it's fulfilling and you're enjoying the process and you're enjoying the journey. Like, but what if it could be amazing? I feel like a lot of us, even me, get caught in the whole thing like, well, what if this happens? Even if it's a relationship, or even if it's a job, or even if it's like a risk, or moving cities, or like whatever it is. Well, what if this happens? Well, what if this? Well, what if this? Well, what if it's amazing? Why can't we just like think like that? Like, but also, as much as we think it could be this bad, it could also be this good. I feel so passionately about this, and it's really showing. But I just feel like everyone, like we all have what it takes to do whatever we want to do if we sit with ourselves and we're like, what is my dream life? Do you guys hear the airplane? Hold please. Like, what is my dream life? Like, what do I want to do? How do I want to spend my day to day? Like, where do I want to live? Who do I want to be around? Like, what do you want to be doing good for the world? Like, in what way? We all have what it takes. And I think it's time to put ourselves out there. This is also, like, I'm going to rewatch this too. This is also me telling myself this as well. Put ourselves out there with clear vision of what we want, and not let all the excess BS of people's opinions and the negative self-talk and what if this won't happen because of this? What if this? What if this? What if this? All the fears, like all the things of the negative stuff. Like, you're the only person that has to believe in you. So if we all could just work day to day, day in and day out to believe in ourselves, we could accomplish so much. After having that conversation with this woman, I'm like, I see so much in you. Like, you are a force to be reckoned with. You have this like natural ability and natural talent. And she was just had so much self-doubt. And that's been me. That is still me some days, but I'm gonna rewatch this over and over again so I can keep hyping myself up, guys. But like, take today and every day to be like, I have what it takes. I can live the life that I want to live. We can. Just put yourself out there. Just do it. Just do it. And ignore the peer judgment that you think is going to happen, the comments online, whatever the BS is. Just focus on what you want and how you want to live your life every day, and you can accomplish it. Okay? What should I make this series? Christy goes on a rant about life, honey. We're in this together. I'm also still trying to figure it out, but thanks for being here, and share this with somebody that needs to hear it. Love you guys.